What's good, family? How y'all doing today? I hope y'all had an amazing Friday. Hope y'all are ready to enjoy the weekend. Um, so let's get right into it, man. Go watch my video from yesterday and look at the play that I called out for today, and listen to the levels that I was calling out for today, and then come back to this, right? So I said yesterday, if Meta holds above and pushes through 751, that it was going to get an immediate push right to 755. And that's what we seen straight out the gate, guys. Straight out the gate, I mean, it was up in the pre-market to 752. As soon as the market opened, it dipped down, flashed down real quick, hit 751, and then took right off to our first price target of 755, and then it wanted to flash above 755. Didn't quite get the target 2 hit. Didn't quite. We were a couple of dollars off from that, but nonetheless, I mean, to get in at 752 right when the market opened, ride it up to 757. I mean, you know, $4 or $5 move, you could have made a decent amount of money in about 5 minutes, right? And this is what I try to do, man. This is what I try to do, is you gotta be strategic, right? You gotta have a plan. Have a trading plan. Have a trading plan and stick to that trading plan. Be disciplined to that trading plan, and do not deviate from that plan. No matter what you do not deviate from the plan that you have set out for yourself, right? And, you know, that's the whole goal, is just to have a plan, come up with a plan, have a plan, stick to that plan, and stay disciplined to that plan. And, you know, dude, shit'll just start clicking, dude. And you'll just be having massive success, you know, over and over and over again with this market, right? Or, you know, at least with the stocks that you know, will be called out in the huddle, right? So, but yeah, man, absolute banger. I mean, you really had 2 opportunities today to get in. Look, if you don't catch the first initial move, that's okay, dude. Like, it's okay to sit on the sideline and just wait, you know, wait for a better opportunity. Maybe, you know, maybe it happened too quick for you. Maybe you didn't pull the trigger, you know, pull the trigger in time, right, for that play. But don't chase. Whatever you do not fucking chase, dude. Just settle down, settle your emotions down, relax, ground yourself, and wait for another opportunity, dude. There's gonna be another opportunity, if not the same day, which, you know, probably 7 to 8 times out of 10, it'll happen again. Like, you'll get another opportunity to jump in on the play the same day, right? So be patient, dude. Be patient. If you didn't catch the first initial move, you know, well, I said in the video yesterday, nobody take the trade. You know, this is just a learning, like, lesson of, like, trying to teach you guys, like, what I'm going to be doing, right? And how we're going to be attacking this thing. So I said, right, above 751, you got price target number 1, which is 755. Price target number 2 for the upside, which is 760, right? Didn't quite get to 760. Flashed above 755. Flashed above that level, but ultimately came back down to retest some of the lower levels, right? But yeah, man, this is what it comes down to, is just being disciplined, sticking to your trading plan, and you know, and executing properly. You know, making sure your entries and your exits are on point. Always make sure that your entries and exit are on point. So let's just go over what Meta basically did today, right? So right out the gate, boom, Meta opened up 752, 752.50, flashed down to 751. Boom, buyer stepped in immediately. That was your entry point right there. As soon as you seen that it was holding that 751 and it flashed back up, that was your entry right there. That was your entry. Perfect entry, 751 retest, and then ripped up to 750, 750 roughly. So about 758, you know, that's, you know, $4 or $5 of upside in about 5 minutes. Like, you could have been in and out of your play in 5 minutes. Boom, make your money, get out, you're done. See you later, right? But and then it topped out at 750, 750, 758, somewhere around there. Flashed all the way down. Go watch the video last night and see what price target I had for the downside if it started to break a certain level. And that certain level was 746, right? It came all the way from 757, came down 746. Buyer stepped in immediately because that is a big level. 746 was a big level, so it needed to be held. If it didn't hold, it was coming, it was flushing. You know what I'm saying? It was flushing today if it didn't hold. But it held. Buyer stepped in, pushed us back up, 753, came back down, retested, and it, but ultimately ended the day up at 755. Ultimately ended up the day at 755. So, you know, you could have had two chances to hit our first, our price target number one, right? You had two chances throughout the day. So I stress to you guys, man, if you miss the first initial trade of the day, it's okay. It is okay. Do not chase. We don't want to get ourselves caught up. You don't want to get caught slipping with this shit. I promise you. Okay? So be patient. If you miss the first one, there's going to be another opportunity. If not the same day, then the next day or the day after, whatever, right? Our goal here is to rinse and repeat levels. Meaning, right? Opened up this morning 752, shot to 757, boom, in and out, done, right? You could have waited till it came all the way back down to 746. Waited to see if buyers stepped in there, which they did immediately. That could have been another opportunity right there. Boom, jump in, ride it back up to 751, get out, right? I mean, this is what we're doing. We're rinsing, repeating levels, and we play. The breakouts is where you get the majority of your money. Like, breakouts is where you will make the most and the bulk of your money through the breakouts, right? So I mean, if Meta gets above, like if Wall Street ever just stops dicking with Meta right now, I mean, Meta's being kind of held down right now. Like, it's been ranging, it's been just trading in a range for probably the past month. It's just been trading in a range. But if it ever gets above 760 again, I mean, this thing it's gonna explode. It's gonna rip hard because it's just, you know, it's been beaten down. It's been, you know, and these levels above 760 are very, there's very, very little liquidity, which means that the move is going to be very violent, right? I mean, that's what happens when you have levels that are in no liquidity zones, is you're going to get big moves up or down, whichever one, you know, it's you know, trying to break out of, right? But yeah, man, I don't say this shit to brag. I'm not bragging, guys. I am trying to get you to understand the potential in this shit. Like, there's massive amounts of potential in this. We are going to dominate. Us around here, I got to come up with a name for us, for the family. But we are going to dominate. We are going to make money. We are going to stay disciplined. We are going to have a trading plan. We are going to manage our risk. We are going to use stop losses. We are going to do shit correctly around here. And that's what we're doing, is we're doing shit correctly. But if you go back and watch my video from last night, the levels that I called out today were hit, except for price target 2, which was 760, right? I mean, but you didn't need all that. I mean, you literally could have got in on the first initial move, rode it up to 755, the first level, boom, cashed out, made your money, and bounced, right? And that is the ultimate plan, dude, is to not get greedy. Like, don't get greedy. Like, I bet you most people would have just, you know, would have held out for that 760 and wind up gotten burned. And I was one of those people, you know. If it broke above, right, if I got in this and Meta started to rip above 755, I would have been like, oh yeah, it's going to 760, right? And I would have held out and I would have lost money on that shit. It's very important to keep your emotions out of it and trade with the charts. Okay, trade with the charts. Do not trade, with these thoughts up here. Trade with the chart and it'll save you every single time. Once, levels start getting broken, that is when you pounce. You pounce, you pounce, you pounce, but you be smart, you be strategic, you manage your risk, all of that good stuff. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing the success that I have in the market and how my levels get hit consistently every single day, because I'm a beast with this shit. I'm good at it. Like, I've made this my skill set to dominate this shit. And we are going to crush around here, guys. Understand that. We are going to crush, we are going to dominate. But yeah, nonetheless, not saying this shit to brag, guys. I'm not saying it to, try to hype myself up or anything like that. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand the power of this shit. Like, and I mean, if you understood the levels, like, you understand the levels, you change your life, period. I mean, you understand the levels and you understand how a stock is operating in between levels, you can capitalize on this shit, guys, every single day and just dominate. Like, and then just be making cash hand over fist every single day, right? So that's it, man. Just wanted to tap in with you guys today. I'm not going to make the video super long, but just wanted to tap in, share the levels that were hit. And yeah, stay tuned for the video tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll make another video. Maybe I'll go in deeply to how to do options or things like that. Maybe I'll go deeply into some big potential moves that are going to be happening, next week or something like that. Maybe I'll do something. I'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, and we out.